Welcome to Lost in English， 这句英文跟你想的不一样。我们用轻松的聊天方式，陪你一起学会生活中最常见的英文片语及惯用法。如果接下来的英文对话内容太快，记得可以调整语速。同时，节目的资讯栏也有提供文字下载档，别忘记去领取咯。I'm Shirley.
And I'm Abby.
Today, the phrase we're going to talk about is put up with. But let's listen to a conversation first. So your neighbors play music late at night?
Yeah, it's really annoying, but we tried to put up with it.
I'd be so mad if I were you.
I've gotten used to it at this point. I just sleep with earplugs in.
So what does put up mean here, Abby?
To put up with something means to accept or tolerate something unpleasant or annoying without complaining.
Put up with 中文可以翻成忍受或者是容忍，常用来表达你对那些不喜欢或是感到不舒服的环境、行为或人的容忍程度。所以你可以说 put up with something， 你也可以说 put up with somebody. So what was the most uncomfortable situation you had to put up with when you went abroad, Abby?
Good question. I think my least favorite thing about traveling is when I have to stay in a hostel with lots of people that I don't know. A hostel's like a hotel, but much cheaper, and you share your room with other people.
Right.
So it's great to make friends at hostels, but I'm never able to sleep because so many people snore. Yeah, the snoring in hostels is something I really cannot put up with.
Oh yeah, I've heard that happens a lot when you stay at a hostel. So what did you usually do to help yourself fall asleep?
I have a system now. So I put in earplugs, I put on an eye mask, and I wear a hat to keep the earplugs in my ears.
Right.
Also, as I get older, I just avoid staying in hostels because sleep is just so important if you want to have a good trip.
Totally agree. I always make sure that I get enough sleep every day. Speaking of hostels, is staying at the hostel really much cheaper than staying at a hotel? I feel like hotels are one of the biggest expenses when you travel.
Yeah, definitely. When I book a trip for 1 or 2 months in advance, I usually pay around $20 per night. In a hostel, and they also give you a locker and a towel for the shared bathrooms, and it's really convenient for the price.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. What do you usually do?
Yeah, when we travel and look for a place to stay, we always check our credit card points to see if we can get a better deal on accommodations and hotels. I think a lot of banks here are they offer really good rewards programs. You know, you use their credit cards to buy things and earn points, and those points can be used for flights, hotel stays, and other stuff like that.
Yeah, that is so nice. I need to get a credit card that has travel reward points. Do you feel like you've actually saved a lot of money with it?
Oh yeah, for sure. People always think we must spend a lot of money on travel every year because we go on trips so often. But nope, we actually take full advantage of credit card benefits to rack out rewards and earn points really quickly.
Oh, that is so smart. I'm so jealous you don't have to put up with the hostel noises too. Also, I'm curious about New York. Like, are there any things living there that you just hate putting up with?
Oh yeah, so something I still cannot put up with is definitely the subway system here. I guess I'm just too used to how convenient things are in Taiwan. So during my first year in New York City, it was honestly super frustrating.
Okay, that's interesting to hear. So I imagine the subway in Taiwan must be much more organized, right?
Yeah, so I grew up in a big city in Taiwan, and the metro system, we call it MRT, is really reliable. I mean, the trains are usually on time and they run every few minutes. So when you go out, you just check Google Maps and estimate your time. It's almost impossible to be late. It's super easy to know exactly how long it will take to get to your destination.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like my dream. It sounds so nice to never be late.
But in New York City, even though people say the subway is pretty convenient, which I do believe, but the trains are often delayed. I guess it's because the system is really old. Sometimes there's a problem with the trains or tracks, so they have to stop and check everything. And other times, I think it's just people. Like someone doesn't want to miss their train, so they try to hold the door and jump in, which is really dangerous and causes delays all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that is so annoying. Crowded and disorganized trains are just one of my least favorite things in the world.
Right. But the thing is, people there seem totally used to it. Like if you if you are more than 10 minutes late and you say you were stuck on the train, most people are pretty understanding and totally okay with that.
That's so funny. I've never really experienced the New York City subway, but that sounds kind of similar to the system in France.
Oh, what about France? I heard the subway system there is really old too. Do people complain about it and it says okay to use train delays as an excuse for being late, like people in New York City?
Yeah, definitely. There are delays all the time, and in the summer the trains are extremely crowded.
Right.
Like extremely. And people complain about it a lot. There isn't a metro in my city, but I've been on the one in Paris a lot, and it was really chaotic.
Last time I visited Paris, it honestly felt similar to the subway in New York. Not much of a difference. And I felt I've really come to appreciate the MRT in Taiwan since I started traveling to other countries.
Yeah, I could imagine. I would love to see it one day.
Before we go, let's review the phrase put up with means dealing with something unpleasant or difficult without giving up.
Right. Sometimes you have to put up with noisy hostels, delayed trains, or crowded places to keep enjoying the experience.
Yeah, so true. Thanks for listening to our stories today. We hope you learned something new and feel ready to put up with a few travel challenges on your next trip. We will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
如果你喜欢今天的内容，别忘了订阅这个节目，也欢迎到 Apple Podcast 留下5星评论，顺便留言让我知道你对今天内容的想法。那我们就下期见喽。